I think the biggest impact that Reddit has and its biggest relevancy, outside of what happens just on the site, is in this sort of offline communities that form around Reddit. So in each city, you have amazing subreddits. You can go to Glasgow, you can go to Oklahoma City, you can go to Brisbane, you can go to almost any big city around the world, and there's going to be a local subreddit where people are just talking about whatever, places to eat, music that's in town, but also people are looking for roommates, they're looking for jobs, and so I think that's really powerful.
Reddit is basically like a huge community and news aggregator that can be incredibly juvenile and sophisticated at the same time.
Reddit is a site that's users generate the content of it, and you can also fix it up to fit you. You're the one that's curating it. You're picking the subreddits that you are interested in, and you can kind of pick and choose and get it so it's the things that you're the most interested in.
I started using Reddit because Lauren introduced it to me. We actually did a Reddit meetup with several of the local Redditors.
I have been a Redditor for a few years. I created my Reddit account a year ago yesterday, so I just hit my cake day.
My daughter kept mentioning Reddit for a while, but I think I really kind of started getting interest when she did a Christmas gift exchange.
Like the first thing I do when I start working is I hit random like 10 times until I hit the random button until I see like a subreddit that I haven't seen before. And I'll just kind of dive in and I'll start exploring like the Sweden subreddit or some weird video game subreddit that I've never heard of before, and just really amazed.
There are plenty of subreddits. I was on R Mexico yesterday and just sort of admiring how I have no idea. I have no connection whatsoever to this community. I mean, it's all in Spanish too, which is obviously a little difficult for me. But this entire community is there now, sharing links, having discussions. And if I could chime in, let's say I use Google Translate, they wouldn't even know who I was. They would just be like, whatever, random person with terrible Spanish.
I use like things that I read all the time, as in like daily conversations. Like the history blog, like let's see, Ask Historians. Sometimes I use that in reference, to different historical or political conversations.
I think Reddit's great for just getting information out there without it being like from a filtered source.
I think a big thing that Reddit gets involved with is the internet freedoms. So like Electronic Frontier Foundation, stuff like that with the SOPA.
When you go onto any website or open up any magazine or even go on like Facebook, you basically know what you're going to find, right? If I go on Facebook, I pretty much know what I'm going to see. But on Reddit, you don't know what's going to, when you go to the front page or you go into a particular subreddit, you don't know what you're going to find. Like, it's unexpected, and it's sometimes random, and sometimes confusing, and that is, that's unique. Just that not knowing, that sort of unexpected, the unexpected rabbit holes and the unexpected things that you were able to discover because it is so sort of messy and chaotic. I think that's what makes it unique, and that's also what makes it sort of fascinating to the media and outside people who are not using it on a regular basis.